everyone. My name's Daniel, also known as DJ Astrofreq. I wanted to show off my 1987 Ibanez Jem. This is an original that was made, and there was only 777 of the green ones made, and I happened to get one. I was very lucky when I was 16 to be able to find one of these at American Musical Supply in Florida. They had a catalog that they would send out, and they did not have a green one in the catalog because they were so limited. So I called them up and I asked, hey, do you have a green one in stock? And they said, yes, we do. We have one hanging on the wall. And I was like, I will take it. So I think my parents, if I remember correctly, we sent a check for it, and then I had to pay them back. And I was working at either the movie theater for a while or into the Mexican food restaurant, but I was making like $3.35 or $3.50 an hour, and it cost me $1,275. So it was a lot of money. It took me a long time to pay them back, but I'm so happy I did. This thing was my gigging guitar for quite a while. It's in pretty amazing condition, all things considered. There's one tiny little ding right there, but nothing major, no chips, nothing like that. It's been a workhorse, and I can tell you, having that it was made in Japan in probably 87 or 86, something like that. It came out in 87. This neck has not budged in 35 years. These things were just made to be abused, and like you can completely bury the tremolo and it still comes back completely in tune for the next year until you change strings. So yeah, I absolutely love this thing. I've played it to death, and I love it, and I keep it because the tremolo is so able to do just about anything you would need a tremolo to do in crazy ways, and still stay in tune. So, you know, I play mostly a lot of hardtails now, and headless guitars just for the lightweight. I like lightweight guitars these days in my older age, and this is pretty light. This is 7 pounds, 12 ounces, which compared to like a Les Paul or something like that, this is still pretty light. Has the DiMarzio PAF Pros in the humbucker and neck, and then in the single coil in the middle is a custom one that I think Steve and DiMarzio came out with. So 5-way selector switch, 1 tone, 1 volume. This is a cool one because it has the cool palm rest that Steve Vai invented for this guitar and for this type of tremolo, the Floyd Rose, Ibanez one they had. But there was a lawsuit between Collar and Ibanez, so it did not make it onto many guitars. So there was like a patent dispute kind of thing. As you can see, it has the disappearing pyramids going up the neck, which I thought was just mega cool. I was a huge Steve Vai fan in the 80s and Van Halen and all that. I mean, I'm a child of the 80s, so all those shredder guitars were, just, I love that stuff. But this thing sounds great. But this thing just makes you want to play fast. It just has such a fast neck on it. I mean, and it's just smooth, and the action is absolutely perfect. Even on the clean sounds, it just sounds absolutely perfect. Like here's an example of. Sounds great. And even as Vai said back when he put these out, it sounds more like a Strat than a Strat. It's got that quack to it. But I had it signed by both Steve and Joe Satriani on the back. Steve signed it from the factory. All the green ones were signed. And Joe signed this before a show, I think in 91 or 92. Again, timelines back then can get a little blurry. At a show at the Bronco Bowl in Dallas. So we went to that show. I had my guitar with me, and we hung out before the show started. And when he was coming in, he signed it for me. He said, "Hey, nice guitar." So that was really cool. So I'm glad to have this. I still have the case with it, which I spray painted my name on because it's awesome, and I don't care. And I don't plan to ever sell this. Who knows? I might someday, but it's been a great guitar. And thank you to everybody that liked my video. I mean, my picture that I posted. It was really cool. That was really cool. And people wanted to hear me play. I usually play clean stuff. I'm not a huge shredder, so I'm trying to fake it for the camera, but so you know, that's kind of what my deal is these days. I'm a DJ, and I play along on guitar with the stuff that I spin. So, and I say spin, it's all digital, but you know what I mean. So thank you for checking it out, and I hope you can appreciate the coolness and the absolute pure 80s-ness of this guitar. It just, you know, it's so ugly, but it's beautiful in its ugliness. It just captures everything about 1987, I think, and a lot of what was done on this guitar was put into the RG series, the shape and the tremolo and the way it works, and a lot of the dimensions and stuff like that. So a lot of people play this in there, and they're surprised that the neck is as thick as it is. It's not a super thin neck like a lot of Ibanez's back then, but it's what Steve wanted, and it feels great, and the monkey grip for added total rock freedom. So thank you so much, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, you know, check out what else I do. Maybe give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, would be really awesome, because I try to respond to all my comments, and subscribe if you like it. Thank you so much. All right,